Good afternoon, children. Have a nice day. Welcome to Standard 7 Science online class. I hope all are safe and fine at home by the grace of God. Children, today we are going to start second term, children. So in this term, you have a 6 units, children. Okay, and see the first unit, children, heat and temperature. This is under physics, children. And second unit, electricity. Okay, this unit is also under physics. And unit 3, changes around us. Okay, this unit under chemistry already you know. And fourth and fifth unit, okay, cell biology, and fifth unit, basis of classification. So these 2 units under biology. Okay, and last unit, sixth unit, digital painting, is unit under computer science. So how many lessons in this term, children? 6 units. Okay, fine. So today we are going to recall the point. Already you know heat and temperature already. The last year you have learned the topics, children. Today we are going to learn brief. Okay, first unit, heat and temperature. This is clear to you, children? Yes, fine. Okay, children, see the first unit, heat and temperature, and see the picture, children. See the first picture. Yeah, degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. So these 2 degrees mention what? Body temperature. Okay, everything have to measure the thermometer scale. Okay, this is the thermometer scale. See the second picture, children. Have to measure the water level. Okay, this is also we are using our thermometer scale. And see the third picture, children. Yes, yeah, this picture is indicates laboratory, children. We are using the thermometer, how to measure the temperature of the given liquids. Okay, fine, children. So this lesson we are going to the learning objectives, children. First, to understand the working principle of thermometer. Okay, degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit scale. And second one, to measure the temperature using thermometer. And third point, to know about thermometric liquids. And fourth point, to understand the difference between the clinical and laboratory thermometer. And the next one, to know the various units of temperature. You know the various units, children? Yeah, Fahrenheit scale, Celsius scale, Kelvin scale. So these are the different types of units, children. The last point, to convert the temperature from thermometer scales to others. So this is the very important problems, children. I tell you later. Fine, children? Yes. Okay, children, you know what is temperature? Yeah, you know the definition of temperature, children. The measurement of, see the darkness, the measurement of warmness or coldness of a substance is known as its temperature. Okay, this is the definition of temperature. It's very important to mark question, children. You know, children, you shiver when it is cold outside and sweat when it is hot outside. But how can you can measure your weather temperature, children? Yes, the temperature involved in many aspects of your day-to-day life aspects, children. So including our own bodies, okay, and health also, and weather also. And you have to hot stuff must be ordered to cook your food. So you are cooking many hours in kitchen. So your body also giving a more amount of getting a more amount of temperature. So it is measure the average kinetic energy of the particle in an object. Here the temperature is related to how fast the atoms within the substance are moving. So this picture, children, yeah, atoms are moving one place to another place. Here the gas particle on the right have more kinetic energy than those on the left. For example, you take a water, okay, and you take a half-liter water boiled, okay, minimum 2 or 3 minutes later, you see. So this water level is seeing the water molecules getting more amount of kinetic energy. So this is the best example of this kinetic energy, children, because atoms are moving to one place to another place. So the gas on the right at a higher temperature. This is clear to you, children? Fine. So this is very important to mark, children, temperature units. Okay, already I tell you. So there are 3 units, children. So we have to measure the temperature. One is degree Celsius, another one is Fahrenheit, okay, and the last one is Kelvin scale. So what are the three temperature units, children? Tell me. Degree Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. So these are all the basic temperature units, children. First, let's see the degree Celsius. And degree Celsius means already you know degree Celsius. C is getting a capital letter. Celsius is written as degree. Okay, Celsius. And read as you have to telling only degree. For example, 20 degrees Celsius is read as 20 degree Celsius. This is you are telling approximately. So Celsius is call it as what? Centigrade. Celsius means what? Centigrade as well. Okay. And now let's see the second one, Fahrenheit. Okay, see the spelling, children. Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, not H heat. Okay, Heat. This is the correct spelling, children. And Fahrenheit is written as already you know degree Fahrenheit, F capital. For example, you're telling 25 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, and see the third one, children, Kelvin scale. So Kelvin is written as what? Capital K. For example, 100 Kelvin, K capital, okay, is related to what? 100 Kelvin. So you have to write the SI unit of Kelvin, children. Temperature SI unit. You know, temperature having a 3 units already you know. So what is the basic temperature SI units, children? Kelvin. Okay, SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Sometimes asking the 1 mark question, children. The SI unit of temperature is what? Kelvin. This is clear to you, children? Yes. So what are the three temperature units, children? One is degree Celsius, another one is Fahrenheit, and third one is Kelvin. And the last point, important point, what is the SI unit of temperature? Kelvin. This is clear to you, children? Yes. Fine. Okay. Okay, children, already you know the simple example, children. Okay, yeah, we studied the solid expands when heat is applied to it. Okay, you have to give some amount of temperature, it will expand the solids. So likewise, the solid substance and the liquids also what affected by heat. Okay, and see here the dark points, children. The thermometer, when the liquids get heat, okay, it expands. Only it expands. When it is cooled down, okay, you give some amount of cooling. Okay, it contracts. It is used to measure the temperature. Okay, children, this is clear to you. So like solid, liquids and objects, their affect the heat is also observed the gaseous objects. Fine. Now let's see the thermometer. So thermometer is most common instrument, children. Okay, to measure the temperature, body temperature. For example, you are getting a fever, go to the hospital and see the doctor, and doctor first write the how many amount of temperature, okay, in your body. For example, Celsius scale or Fahrenheit scale. You know the normal body temperature, children, 37 degree Celsius. So there are various kinds of thermometers. Some of them are like glass tubes which looks thin and are filled with some kind of liquids. So why mercury or alcohol is used in the thermometer? Okay, this is called it as what? Liquid state. Mercury or alcohol is used in the thermometer. You know, children, mostly alcohol and mercury are used in the thermometers. They are remain in liquid form even with a change of temperature in them. A small change in the temperature causes change in the volume of the liquids. So we have to measure the temperature of measuring the expansion of the liquids in the thermometer. That is the main reason, children. This is clear to you, children? Yes. Okay, children, see next the important topic, properties of mercury. Okay, you know the mercury states already, you know, children, Hg. Okay, this is the molecular symbol Hg. And for the see the first properties, its expansion is uniform. That's the main reason, children. For equal amounts of heat is expanded by equal length. That is the main reason we are using the thermometer, mercury thermometer. And second point, it is opaque and shining. Okay, and it should be a very glittering, children, and it does not stick to the sides of the glass tube. That's a very important advantage, children, and it is a good conductor of heat. And it has high boiling point, children, very high boiling point, 357 degree Celsius. and low freezing point, children, it is getting a minus 39 degree Celsius. Hence a wide range of temperatures can be measured using this mercury thermometer. This is a very important 5-mark question, children. Write the properties of mercury means you have to write these points, okay. And the next important one, properties of alcohol. Properties of alcohol, the freezing point of alcohol is less than 100 degrees Celsius, children, minus 100 degrees Celsius, okay. So it can be used to measure the very low temperature, okay. That is, we are using the alcohol thermometer, okay. And this type of thermometer is called alcohol. We are using the liquid state. At expansion per degree Celsius rise in the temperature is very, very large, okay. This is clear to you, children? Yes. And the third point, it can be colored brightly and hence it is easily visible. That's first reason, children. It is very colorful, okay. It can be easily visible. And that's all, children. 3 points over, children. So this question sometimes asking 2-mark question, properties of alcohol. And next, the important topic, types of thermometer. Types of thermometer. Children, there are different types of thermometers for measuring the temperature, children, for different things like air, our bodies, okay, human body, okay, food and many other things. Different types of thermometers. Among these commonly used thermometers are clinical thermometer. We are using the hospitals, okay, clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. What are the 2 types of thermometer, children? One is clinical thermometer, another one is laboratory thermometer. This is clear to children? Yes. Okay, children, see the clinical thermometer, children. So here this thermometer has to measure the human body temperature of your human body at home and clinics and hospitals also. Okay, all clinical thermometers have a ink, and that prevents the mercury from your, there is no any leakage of this your, okay, come back to the bulb when the thermometer is taken outside the patient mouth. See the thermometer, children. This is a clinical thermometer, children. See the bend position, children. This is called it as kink, okay. And here they are measuring the 2 different types of scales, children. One is Celsius scale, another one is Fahrenheit scale, okay, fine. And here this type of thermometer, the temperature can be noted conveniently, okay. And there are temperature scales on either side of mercury thread, and the Celsius scales, and other side is what? Fahrenheit scale. 2 types of scales there. Since their Fahrenheit scale is more sensitive, children, than the Celsius scale, okay. The body temperature is measured Fahrenheit only, okay. Here the clinical thermometer indicates the temperature from what? Minimum, 35 degree to 37 degree Celsius, or Fahrenheit you have telling 34 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so that means the maximum 42 degrees Celsius to 108 degree Fahrenheit. This is your maximum, okay. And precautions to be followed while using the clinical thermometer. The first one, the thermometer should be washed, okay, before and after use, and preferably when you are antiseptic solution. And jerk the thermometer a few times to bring the level of your mercury down. That's the main reason, children. And before use, the mercury level should be below, okay. So 35 degrees Celsius or what? 94 degree Fahrenheit. So do not hold the thermometer by its bulb, and keep the mercury level along your line of the side, and then take the readings. And the next one, the handle the thermometer with care. That's very important. If it hits against some hard objects, it may be break down immediately. And do not place the thermometer in a hot flame or in the sun. Okay, this is clear to you, children? Fine. So next class we will see the another thermometer, children, laboratory thermometer, children. Today's class is over, children. Okay, I'll give you some question answers, children. So write the individual note, okay, separate note, write the lesson name, okay, first unit heat and temperature, put the today's date, children. I'll give you some question answers, children. Write neatly and follow the finger gap method, children. That's very important, children. So have any new notes? No problem, children. Have write that note. Suppose you have no notes, children, write the individual note. Okay, you have to buy the some notes. Okay, write neatly. Keep it safely, children. This is your science classwork, children. Don't write any subjects in your mingle with your note, children. Okay, fine. Have any doubt, children? No. Thank you, children. God bless you.